All right, let's talk about something that so many of us go through, but is still wrapped up in so much confusion and honestly a lot of fear. We're talking about your brain health during the whole menopausal transition. And we're not just talking about getting through the next few years. We're going to look at why what you do right now is so critical for the brain you'll have at 80. So yeah, let's get into it.
Does this sound familiar? Oh man. If it does, you are so not alone. It's a really common and, deeply scary feeling. One minute you feel totally on top of your game, and the next you're grasping for a word, or you walk into a room and completely forget why. It's so easy to think the worst, right? But what if I told you this is an incredibly shared experience?
And just how shared is it? Well, check out this number. Some studies show that up to 62%, 62 of women report things like brain fog and forgetfulness during perimenopause. That's way more than half of us. This isn't some personal failing. It's practically a silent epidemic of women everywhere thinking they're losing it, when actually something totally different is going on under the...
Okay, so let's just get this straight right now. This is probably the most important thing to hear. It is not your fault. It's not because you're not smart enough or not trying hard enough, and for most of us, it is not the start of some scary cognitive disease. These changes, they're real, but they're rooted in biological shifts happening in your brain. And the key word here? Those shifts are temporary.
So if it's biological, what's actually going on in there? Well, it really boils down to two main things happening at a cellular level. So let's pull back the curtain and look at the actual science behind that fog, and you'll see it's not so mysterious after all.
First up, your brain is having a bit of an energy crisis. See, your brain's favorite food, its main fuel, is glucose. But as your estrogen levels start to change during menopause, your brain's ability to actually use that glucose can just drop. We're talking by as much as 20 to 30%. Think about that. It's like your brain's engine suddenly has a third less fuel, but it's still trying to run at full speed. Of course it feels sluggish and foggy. It's literally running on low power.
And I'm not just being dramatic here. Neuroscientists have a name for this. Dr. Roberta Diaz-Britton, she calls it starvation mode. Let that sink in for a second. Your brain is literally struggling for fuel. It's a really powerful way to understand that what you're feeling is a real physical energy shortage, not some sort of mental weakness. But yeah, that's only half the story.
So the second piece of the puzzle is something called nerve growth factor, or NGF. The easiest way to think about it is like it's fertilizer for your brain cells, especially the ones that handle memory. It keeps them healthy, strong, and connected. Well, turns out estrogen helps keep those NGF levels up. So when estrogen drops, it's like taking away the fertilizer. Your brain cells just don't get the support they need, and that can really mess with your mental clarity. Now, here's where things get really, really hopeful. The solutions to this brain crisis, they aren't necessarily some brand new discovery. The clues have actually been around for decades, kind of hidden away in old research or just in the way women live their lives in other parts of the world. Let's go see what we can learn. Just take a look at this incredible story. This is Rita Levi-Montalcini. During World War II in Italy, she was banned from university labs, so she just built one in her own bedroom. And that's where she discovered nerve growth factor, our brain fertilizer. She ended up winning a Nobel Prize for it. But here's the crazy part. For decades, nobody really connected her incredible discovery to women's brain health during menopause. The science was sitting right there, but we weren't applying it.
So that just begs a huge question, doesn't it? If all these brain changes are biological, does that mean we're just stuck with them? Is brain fog just inevitable? Well, what if there are places around the world where women have a totally different experience? What if their way of life actually holds the key? To answer that, let's take a quick trip to the blue zones. These are places like Okinawa in Japan or Ikaria in Greece, where people live these amazingly long, healthy lives. And here's the really fascinating thing. Women in these places report way fewer menopause symptoms, and that includes brain fog. Just look at the difference. Their diet isn't full of processed stuff. It's plant-based, anti-inflammatory. They're not hitting the gym for an hour and then sitting all day. They're in constant, natural motion. And this is huge. They have these incredibly strong social circles. In Okinawa, they call it a moai. They're deeply connected.
Okay, so we've got the science of what's going wrong, and we have the wisdom from history and from these amazing cultures. Now it's time to put it all together into a real, actionable plan. And remember, this isn't just about feeling better tomorrow. This is about making a conscious investment in the health of the brain you want to have decades from now.
So here it is, your brain's future plan. Number 1, upgrade your fuel.
A Mediterranean-style diet with lots of plants and healthy fats directly fights that energy crisis we talked about. It gives your brain better fuel. Number 2, move for your mind. Regular exercise is one of the best ways to boost another kind of brain fertilizer called BDNF. It does a similar job to NGF, keeping those brain cells happy. And number 3, and please don't skip this one, build your MOI. Find your people. Those strong social bonds are absolutely essential for keeping your brain stimulated and resilient.
And if you need a little more motivation to get started, just look at this. The stakes for the long term are, well, they're incredibly high. Making these changes, eating a healthier diet, getting regular exercise, during this midlife window can slash your risk of developing dementia later in life. We're talking reductions of up to 40 or even 45%. This is how you literally change your own future.
You know, I love how the neuroscientist Dr. Lisa Mosconi says it. Menopause isn't just about your ovaries. It actually reshapes your brain. It's a turning point. It's not a dead end. It's a window of opportunity, a chance to get in there and actively shape how your brain is going to age for the rest of your life.
So, really, we leave you with this thought. The brain you will have at 80 years old isn't some far-off thing. It is being built right now today. With every meal you eat, every walk you take, every friend you call, all of those are the building blocks. So the only real question left is, what will you choose to build?